All right, for this one, Mr. Jones has an equation for a kid's grade for the unit, and he has it as 98 minus 16 over 5x. And ask you some questions. I do know that as students, and me being a past student, it's intimidating seeing all these sentences and words, especially if you're a math guy like I am. But just kind of go through each one, just kind of think about it. Go, just slow down a little bit. All right, so you have an equation. Here's the rule for y-intercept. And if you can remember this, you're going to see a lot of y-intercept, and it's not hard. It's actually kind of nice. Here's the rule. If you have the form y equals mx plus b, you can just plug in x for 0, and then that leaves you what the y-intercept is. It tells you, like if you were to graph it, would be 0, and then the y would be whatever. So I'm going to plug in 0 here because it says, um, what is the meaning of the y-intercept of the function? So I plug in 0, I get y equals 98. So that's saying that if a student is absent 0 days, then the prediction is they'll get a 98. And they might get a 99, they might get 100, but the prediction is that if you're not absent any, that you'll have a very high grade on this unit. So that's what it's asking. So let's go through each answer choice. A student who is not absent should get a score of a 98. Well, we just proved that here. So A looks pretty darn good. B, a student who is not absent during the year should get a 94.5. That doesn't make sense because we proved that it's 98, so it's not B. A student's test score should increase by 3.2 points each day the student is absent. That doesn't really make logical sense. The more days you're absent, probably the lower your score is going to be. So it's not C. D's tricky. You got to be careful. Students' test score should decrease by 3.2 points. So if you look at 16.5, it does, that's 3.2, and it does decrease by 3.2 each day, but it's asking for what is the meaning of the y-intercept? The y-intercept is x is 0. It's not asking how much it goes down each time, meaning it didn't ask about the slope. It's asking about the y-intercept. So you got to be careful. D just is not the best choice because it doesn't answer the question. It's kind of like saying, yeah, answer yes or no. You answer maybe true or false, or you answer A, B, or C or something. You're not answering the question. So A is going to be your answer to number 6.